Ladies and gentlemen, the survivors of Oceanic 815.
Since ABC aired a special episode about the Oceanic 6, I decided to have my own special podcast, speculating on the reasons they're back.
We have to go back.
And what lies.
What lies in the shadow of the statue?
Nope, just what lies ahead. Let's start with Sayid. He was obviously back to shoot Ben, and I can't help but think Ilana's employer wanted to make sure that happens. But is he on Ben's side, making sure he becomes another, or someone who foolishly thought this might change the timeline? Whatever Ilana's team is, I think Jacob supports it, since he ordered the runway to be built for their safe landing. Another possibility we might consider is that Bram and Ilana don't really work together. He might be a spy on her team, waiting to take her out and join Locke in the right moment maybe. Many feel Sayid's story is over, but here are some ideas to continue it and tie it once again with Ben. What if Sayid joined the others and helped them with communications? Who do you think fixed those walkies? Or possibly became their martial arts teacher? We know they have a Latin teacher on board.
Non son questi tu seis.
Take.
But they seem to be getting excellent combat training too. It would be ironic yet again to see Sayid teach Ben to do his thing.
Whoa, where'd you learn to do that?
Otherwise, if the old survivors get back to the present, they might pick up Sayid on the way. Sayid meets Ben in the present and shoots him again, this time successfully, as a punishment for trying to kill John again. If you think he won't try that despite the warning from Alex, you're naive. Jack and Kate, the former heroes of the series, make me worry. Ever since they got back, they've been nothing but trouble and a burden on Sawyer and Juliet.
We didn't need saving.
What do you think could happen that will wake up Jack and signal him that this is what he came back for?
I don't know yet.
I think the island is testing his faith by making him wait as a humble janitor, and it's actually impressive that his doubts haven't kicked in yet. I think the big war is about the control of time.
It's going to allow us to manipulate time.
But the manipulation of time alone is worthless if you can't change what happened. Unless you've got a wild card.
The rules don't apply to you. You're special.
So I think the true purpose of the Swan is to draw Desmond to the island and keep him quarantined in the hatch.
There was a man named Desmond living down in it. He was pushing a button every 108 minutes to save the world.
Not by pushing the button, but by keeping the wild card out of the picture, deep underground.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So the Swan is Desmond's prison. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, he managed to crash Oceanic 815, and the rest is history. Finally, I think the fork in the outlet scene has to do with Jacob. I think we'll get to see what happened to Jacob that made him unseen and imprisoned, asking for John's help.
Help me.
In the flashbacks, we see Richard is in tune with Jacob.
Jacob wanted it done.
But in season 3, it seems only Ben talked to him. And I think Ben did something to our mysterious Joker. Damon and Carlton said Lost is more like Narnia than any other literary reference. So I'm thinking Jacob is Aslan, and his storyline would include sacrifice and disappearing and resurrection. But is Ben or Eloise Hawking the White Witch? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you next week.